As 48 hours have passed since the deadly explosions, the site is still a crime scene. This is as close as we could get. In the distance, investigators in white suits still scouring the ground for any evidence. And Bostonians getting back to work here but still reeling have put up signs of resilience. Keep strong, Boston. This too shall pass. But the images of the grisly scene are still burned into witnesses' memories. None more so than Boston Globe photographer John Tlumacki. He was standing yards away from the first explosion.
I felt the blast. It jolted my camera back. And my first thought was, it was a little confusion, but I just ran forward to see what was going on.
And what he saw was a terrible sight, some images too gruesome to show.
It was just a mass of people laying on top of each other with, partial limbs and some legs blown off, and people were bleeding. It was just the most intense carnage I have ever seen in my life.
More than 100 people have been released from hospital so far, but many are still in critical condition and recovering from their injuries at facilities across the metropolitan Boston area. Also today, the name of the third victim, Lu Lingzi, was released. Her Chinese classmates at Boston University, where she studied, organized a memorial service for her.
We realized that it's time for us to do something.
Students and other members of this university community signed a large banner. They left flowers and messages both in English and in Chinese.
She's a very charming and friendly person.
Meanwhile, 30 state, federal, and local law enforcement agencies are involved in this investigation. Over 1,000 investigators are on the case of the dual bombs that exploded just a few blocks behind me here in downtown Boston, all in advance of the president's visit on Thursday. Stephen Fee, Channel News Asia, Boston.